It's Friday night, it's 7 p.m., you're in the MU basement, you know what time it is. It's Farce Side Comedy Hour.
Michael Jordan.
Oh! Boom shakalaka.
Wait, what?
Wait,
what? Before we start the first run through, we all need to have our props and costumes ready.
Yeah, I noticed there was a lot of idle time in between sketches where a lot of people were just kind of like hanging around before we started at 4, and then suddenly, oh, that sketch is up and we don't have props.
Yeah, no,
Hi, I'm Aaron Ott, and I am Farce Side Comedy Hour's director.
like there were only 7 of us.
So Farce Side Comedy is ASU's primary sketch comedy club. We've been operating since 1985, where we do an hour worth of sketch comedy, just like SNL, but with no budget, that we as students create and write in the span of 1 week, and then perform it for free for every college student to come wander through.
I was wondering where to go with this, but a basic idea is it's shirt versus skins. Like it was basically like this kid or like one of the people in the skins went way too far, and they started like
stripping it
So
down.
that's the escalation of the sketch?
No, that's the funny. Yeah.
The straight man is the person on the sketch that's like typically normal, like your average person that has like a logical like reasoning or whatever. And the funny man is the person that obviously is like the joke of the show. Some characteristic or some trait is overly exaggerated to make it funny to watch.
We can't.
Gokul, what if it was like
Never.
a football game or whatever, like a basketball game, and one guy was really, really adamant on it doing shirts versus skins, and everybody else is like, nah, that's so weird. And he's like, guys, come on.
Because he's been working on his body all summer.
Sure.
He's been working on his body also. Like this could be like a quicker beat. One character says something normal, one character says something normal, and they just kind of like go off in their own world. Like, it'd be really awesome if we do shirts versus skins right now, guys.
If you guys want, we could also definitely just do shirt versus skins.
What about
I
instead
like
of
to be
costumes
skins.
in the show, we just do shirts versus skins?
Shirts versus skins. It probably will not happen anytime soon, but don't discount it. I know I personally write sketches like years before we perform them, so it happens.
So I will say, like, when I first joined, it was pretty, not intimidating, but since I was like the only freshman on Farce, it was kind of like people that have been in it for at least a semester. But they were super welcoming, they were super nice and super kind. So it's like spending so much time together and kind of learning more about them made me realize that they are like so cool and awesome. And I really became friends with them after that. Hello!
Well, when a pitch is said, we always give them the thumbs up, like, hey, this made us laugh. This is a good premise that you can work with. Then take it to a sketch. It needs revisions. Maybe the jokes aren't funny or the game needs to be clarified. We know when a sketch is ready. If no one really has any main complaints, or if there's only like 1 or 2, we tell them to go home that night, change it. The directors approve it, and then we just like put it in the show. Last one of the night. Recast for Carter. Recast for Stella. Yeah.
And recast for Brad.
Like an escalator going up. You start off with the exposition. You gotta get the exposition out as quick as you can. Exterior, basketball court. Everyone is center stage ad-libbing a combo.
All right, let's play some basketball. I've been waiting all summer for this. How should we split into teams?
You want all the given information to be readily available, so then when the first beat happens, that's like the catalyst. That's like the Act 1 lock-in.
Yeah, if only there was some way we could just immediately recognize which team is which.
Brad gestures to his shirt, really obviously, trying to get everyone to catch on. Nobody does. So it gives the first beat, like the first interaction, it goes to its end, and then the second beat escalates it, so it's a little bit crazier than the first beat. Hear me out.
Shirts versus skins. Bro, this idea is so good.
I'm not super comfortable taking off my shirt.
It's also kind of getting chilly. We could catch a cold if we're shirtless.
And then it's incredibly crazier to the third beat. The trap music starts playing, Brad rips off his shirt to reveal abs.
I'm sorry, guys. I just wanted to show off my body. I really worked on it really hard over the summer. It's my invention, okay? It's my masterpiece.
And then it comes up with the button, which is the resolution / climax. The button is the funniest joke that ends the scene, where it feels like it ties it all back together, and it ends and we black out.
I think that might, well, you didn't.
Yeah, we can probably let that out.
Just one of them.
Yeah.
I think it ties the characters back in
the way the
together.
straight man is played makes sense. I think it makes sense to all three of them. I think maybe it's like better if it's obvious why he wants to take his off his shirt from the get-go. Even if it's not obvious to the other people in the sketch. It's like,
Yeah, I was
Maybe
thinking
even
like if
more.
we had
My other sketch, the Search versus Skins, on Sunday I pitched it, and Berkeley said that she'd help me with it because she had a vision with it. And so I wrote it out on Monday, and then I shared it with her, and then she kind of edited it, and then we read it out today, and it was approved. For most sketches, like, I take an idea and then I run with it and I make the sketch out. And if I run into a roadblock or anything, or if I like need help, I'll reach out to them and make sure that everything goes well so that they can get their thoughts in and that everyone's happy.
So this is my first semester as a Farce member. It's very time consuming, but it's very enjoyable, getting to meet all these people and having a creative side of my college experience versus the STEM side, which is my major. I like how this is a very quick-paced process, so I can see my sketches and I've learned what went well and what went wrong and what I can improve.
Okay, you didn't
so 17 years old.
you didn't have to throw in like those last two bits.
Yeah, he's also very petite.
Okay. Okay, he can't.
He's very He's very he has a mind of a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
His mom puts soap in his mouth every time he cusses.
That's-
he knows not to cuss.
That's partially true to an extent. Not anymore, my man.
Here on Thursdays, I mostly just focus on making sure that the lines sound natural, so if anybody's tripping over their words, we'll like make small adjustments there. If there are any big blocking problems, we'll also fix them here when we're rehearsing before our actual show. Our run-throughs are a lot smoother and we're able to gauge like an actual show time for our full hour.
just freaking make me say it. I'm sorry, guys. I just wanted to show off my body. I don't know the words. I became a gym bro so that one day, when someone would spontaneously yell out, "Shirts versus skins," I wouldn't be afraid to take off my shirt. I guess I'm just stupid for thinking I can do that. It's just that I used to be chubby.
It was the second semester of my sophomore year, and I joined basically because I really like comedy and I wanted to get better at it and find my comedic voice, and it seemed like Farce Side was pretty much the only place at ASU that I could do that. Expressing myself. I guess I tell a lot of jokes in my regular everyday life, and so when I get to do it on stage, it's really fun.
We watch it with shirts versus skins.
Blackout.
I think they should have remained a concept.
Wait, can we run it again at the end, and can we make a few little line changes?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the blocking is also a little bit awkward.
The blocking is awkward.
I know what would fix it. It's if we ran it through shirts versus skins.
What's the purpose of the trap music? Was that there on Tuesday?
I don't know.
I
I didn't do that part.
I mean, we can. I just liked it.
I just think it does. It makes it hard to deliver those lines in a way with like pathos and all, which is fine. But
Everybody ready?
Yeah. So you know everything good is gone.
All right.
All right, ready? And the lights up.
I don't know, I'm not great at stand-up, but I really just need to try more. I haven't had a lot of time to write jokes and like really study the craft. I might try to do another stand-up or like sketch comedy club. There's like 2 others in the Phoenix area that are like for like 30-year-olds.
So like after you graduate, you're just gonna stick with Belmont?
Yep, they kind of gave me a full-time offer, not officially yet, but they're gonna have me intern for another summer, and then from there I stay after I graduate and like run a fleet of trucks, hopefully. Came to college freshman year, that was 2020, it was COVID. I was stuck in my dorm, I didn't have anything, I didn't like my roommate, he wouldn't talk to me, he'd only play League of Legends. So I was like really looking for like extracurriculars, and I found comedy at ASU, they had a website, and oh, we have auditions. So I went, and then when I got there and no one was there, I like re-looked at the website, and it was actually the auditions for last year. So that like kind of broke me down a little bit, I went home. But then I'm like, no, I'm joining it for real when it starts up in fall 2021. And we did. I was part of the first cast back, and now I'm the only director. I'm the head honcho, and it's been working up to it for a bit. So it's good to be here. I'm ready. I feel like I'm doing a good job.
Sorry. Which side do I enter again? Stage left? Okay. So it's like, I come in from the other side?
Nope.
I just cross the other side?
Nope, just Wilson's in the wrong spot.
Wilson!
shut the hell up.
Want to see what's for dinner tonight?
Absolutely nothing.
But as far as I know, they built the stage for us in like '95, and this closet came with it. But essentially, this is all a collection of props and costumes that have been accumulating since about the 80s and the 90s. Most of them have been bought with Farce members or directors' own money, and then all the names on the wall are the most historic part of our club. It's everyone who's graduated from and gone through the comedy program here at ASU.
And their very last year, their very last show, they get a chance to write any message they want to leave for future people. So this was last year's improv director right here.
Just kind of their way of saying, hey, we were here, and it's a really cool way to keep our history like strong and going.
This gum right here has been here since the 90s. This gum, when David Spade was on ASU Comedy, this gum's from his era, so there's a chance that his DNA could be on any of these pieces.
Shirts versus skins! Oh, bro!
It's the stupid thing of he wants to play shirts versus skins and take his shirt off, but then there's a deeper emotional want of he was insecure about his body for a long time, and now he feels more confident, he wants to show that off. The script is supposed to be the blueprint for the sketch, and so you're making sure that the blueprint is as efficient and as effective as possible. And like sometimes there are jokes in a sketch on Thursdays that I'm like, I need to cut that, I need to make it shorter, or this beat is too long, we need to make it more efficient.
Maybe we play shirts versus skins. Maybe I take my shirt off, so I'm the skins, and you guys all keep your shirts on over your skins, so you're the shirts.
A lot of the times on Fridays, that's where it comes to the most, because that's once you're memorized, and you're building that energy, feeling the audience's energy, and just trying to like make sure all the jokes land. Improvising within sketch comedy, you normally already have the who, where, what, why laid out. You normally have the whole structure laid out. You know where the beats are, but you're maybe improvising your own lines to punch up jokes, escalate things further, add physical beats. And so a lot of the improv is like, how can I find this joke and rework it to fit like my type?
All right, good job everyone. Good job picking the energy back up. Still focus on your lines and getting all the props and everything done. We got this. We'll make a great time. Let's wrap this up. One more take. Go get lunch. Go get dinner.
I've become a lot more social. I used to be such a hermit crab. And so like now, I don't know, I get to see these people every single, well, not every single day, but like a lot of the days out of the week. And they just kind of like bring something out of me that I just like, you know, have never had before. And so listen, I get nervous for every single show, but like, I feel like this one's gonna be fun.
No, I'm nervous for every show because Farce Side is a part of me and I want its success more than anything in the world. And I'm always worried, you know, what if the audiences don't like it? What if, you know, this joke doesn't land? But that's also like that famous adage, if you're nervous, it means you care. I want my club to be successful. I want like the people to come here, laugh, love all of the cast members, and like make sure everyone feels appreciated and valued.
I was legitimately thinking in the bathroom, like if we had to evacuate or shut down for some reason, I thought I'd jinx this.
So as we're wrapping up our last sketch of the night, just hear like these blaring alarms going off. Guys, by the way, we gotta get out of here. I'm sure it's not a big deal. We just gotta get out of here and like wait. My guess is this had something to do with the MU After Dark Halloween party tonight. They probably had a fog machine, probably tripped an alarm. That's my first guess.
That makes the most sense. We'll wait until we know whether or not the show is canceled for sure.
Never. We can also just delay it.
Yeah.
We can start at 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. We have an hour till shows are up. Our audience doesn't get there till 6:45.
We're gonna get canceled in this documentary,
it's
guys.
Employees only. Go to your stations.
Oh, I wouldn't stop. I was just thinking.
Okay, so the fire alarm went off, but we were almost done with our second run through, so I'm not too worried about it. It did create like a pause in our schedule, like everybody was ready for food, so hopefully we're all ready when the show starts, but we're recovering from it now and getting back to our normal energy.
Nothing's really different. Maybe our energy before the show might be affected, but we'll fix that when we get to it.
Berkeley, that's you.
That's you. Oh my god.
Yeah, because of the fire thing, they had to reset the whole everything.
Everyone's hangry. This isn't who we really are. This is who I really am.
I'm excited to eat.
Right now. Where is everyone?
Can we talk about the dick sucking?
No. That happened.
Let's do this with you, Will.
I'm not a part of
In
this. She's telling the
2004,
story.
Yeah.
somebody came on stage completely naked, wearing only a sock on their
Appendage?
their penis. And then Farce was canceled for like 2 years.
Like, not canceled.
Before a show is always the most terrifying part of my week.
Good show. Good show.
It's Friday night. It's 7 p.m. You're in the MU basement. You know what time it is. It's Farce Side Comedy Hour. Oh my God. Hey guys, it's been a hot minute. How'd your fall break go?
It went great.
It went great. We're all friends here. We're all friends here. It's good to know. Today is our skin show. If you didn't see the poster or anything, that's our sexy show. We always have one sexy show of the year. We've come under a lot of scandal in the past couple of decades for being too sexy. One such incident, and this is a true story by the way, is our infamous dick sock incident of 2004. And we lost all of our funding for 2 years, and now the internet hates us. We won't go there, but God damn it, we not push the envelope. And without that, I'm gonna give you guys some more goofs, some gaffs. Let's get the sketches on the road. Thank you so much for coming. Let's have some fun.
All right, guys, let's play some soccer. I've been waiting all summer for this one.
Same.
How about me and Carter versus you and Brad?
Yeah, probably need some way to tell the difference between the teams, you know? Just because, you know, I can't really tell the difference between you guys, so probably need some sort of jerseys or some sort of thing, you know, help me tell the, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, there's something to tell me. You really want me to say it? Fine, make me frickin' say it. Over the summer, I lost 400 pounds. And now you're mad at me for trying to show that off? I don't have Instagram, dude. When maybe we could play shirts versus skin soccer so that I could show it off to anyone and maybe someone takes my picture and goes, oh wow, is that David Hasselhoff?
Alright guys, let's just go ahead and watch the movie.
Yeah, let's
Wait, can we watch the movie Pants vs. Undies?
I think the show this week went really well. We started with kind of a smaller audience. We were a little nervous because sometimes the smaller audiences don't pick up on our energy immediately. But this audience seemed to really like us from the get-go, and then people kept trickling in. I think people just kind of find their way here even if they don't initially know about it, and then jump on the bandwagon and hop right in, which we really love. It's a long week and it's a long process, but once those lights start flickering, it's go time, and we had a really great show.
Today, even though we had a smaller crowd, it's still coming and doing our all, like consistently, and making the audience laugh. They really had their all, because these people love them. They love Wilson, they love Berkeley, they love Sarah, they love Allison. Not just who they are as actors, but like as people, they feel like they know them. And I think it's just another interesting way for essentially 11 outcasts in society to come together over this similar interest and find mutual admiration and respect through their peers, whether they know it or not. Everyone in Farce is like my family from back then all the way to now. As a group, and like form this trauma bond with each other through these experiences, and you know, we have a good time doing it, but that's if people are still trying and putting in the effort and like writing sketches, having a good show, and making sure all my cast members are doing the best they can.
Why do you like performing comedy or love performing comedy?
I like making people laugh.
Of course I love to make people laugh. It's the only way I feel valued.
I just like making people laugh.
And I love being on Farce.
I like being part of a group that everyone's kind of committed to the same thing, and it's fun to bond with people all over a shared interest and a shared goal.
Are you ready to start another week of this?
Oh, I'm born to start another week of this.
And that's our show!
Isn't that sexy?
I'm passing the phone to someone who wants to do shirts versus skins. All right, now go record Gokul.
Does this make me look fat?
Inspiration is everywhere. And it's all around you.
That's so real, Allison.
Bro, there's one. I hope that's in there.
Let's see, my favorite Farce side, it's a tie between Aaron, Sydney, Allison, Jacob, Sarah, Jake, Berkeley, Wilson, Alicia, Tanvi, Gokul.